corrupt cops must be held accountable and put in their place, especially when they overstep their bounds. Just like this pig who did the unthinkable with a literal teenager.
When someone's in the crosswalk, you're required to yield to them. I need your driver's license, registration, and insurance.
Yeah, can I call my mom? This is her vehicle.
Yeah, you can provide digital copy of the insurance, but the registration needs to be provided.
Can I ask what I was pulling over for?
There was somebody in the crosswalk and you almost hit him.
It's officers that said there was somebody in the crosswalk and almost hit him. You want me to talk to him?
I need your driver. I don't care. I need your driver's
He
license.
said he doesn't care. He doesn't want to talk to you. I'm not inclined to talk to you without a parent. I'm not 18 years old.
You're driving a vehicle and you're required to give me your driver's license, your registration, and your insurance. Okay? Those three things are required. If you don't provide those things, you'll be placed in custody. Okay? I'm not joking.
You said if I don't provide those things, I'll be placed in custody. I don't know where anything is.
Officer Stinson made a solid first impression by charging the driver for failing to stop for a pedestrian at the crossing. However, it was later discovered that the pedestrian arrived at the crossing after the car had pulled into the intersection. The driver's mother owns the car and called her to help find the insurance and registration.
Sir, my mom's on the way to help me out.
Okay, go ahead and step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle.
Sir.
I can smell marijuana in the vehicle. Get out.
There's no marijuana.
I'm not going to tell you again. You're going to get out of the vehicle or I'm going to drag you out.
The driver's mother decided to come to the location because she could not locate the document, which seemed to enrage Officer Stinson. Then he started to insist that the driver get out of the car.
Open the door. Open the door now.
My mom's on the way.
I don't care. Open the door
Can I
now.
get my mom down here?
Nope.
You gotta step out.
I'm not 18 years old.
It doesn't matter. I saw a violation I stopped you for and you've already talked back to me about getting your stuff out. Get out of the
I'm
vehicle.
trying to figure out what's going on.
Get out of the vehicle. That's what's going on.
I know I'm allowed to have a parent or
No, you're not. You're not.
Lawyer.
You're going to get out of the vehicle right now or I'm going to drag you out. You decide.
Can I talk to my mom?
Nope.
Mom,
Get out of the
he's
vehicle.
dragging me out of the car.
Get out of the vehicle.
Mom.
After more police officers arrived on the scene, they forcibly took the driver out of the car.
Help me.
You get that one.
Get out of the vehicle now.
Mom. Mom, help
You're
me.
told very clearly what to do, and if you're not going to do it, we're going to have to take other avenues. Unlock the door.
I can't, sir. You have my arm.
Okay, then get your knee off of it because I know what you're doing.
Button, please.
There's not one on that side.
Get your knee off of it because I know what you're doing. Okay? You're going to go for resisting.
Dude,
it doesn't matter how old you are.
Open the door, man. Seriously, is this worth it?
My mom's on the way.
I don't care. I told you to open the door.
It doesn't matter.
18.
Open the door.
It doesn't matter how old you are. That has nothing to do with this.
Passenger, unlock the door.
There's not one over there.
There we go. Hold on.
When you don't do what you're told, this is what happens.
After detaining the driver, the police started searching the car. They discovered Nick and a prohibited plant during their search. Officer Stinson also proceeded to exaggerate the story about the traffic stop.
He almost hit somebody in the crosswalk right here at the courthouse. The dude had to stop and like back up for him to go through, and then he wheels in here and I stop him. He doesn't have a license either.
When the driver's mother eventually showed up, she offered further information about the possible fabrications behind Officer Stinson's reason for stopping the car.
What was your reason for pulling him over?
Huh?
What was your reason for pulling him over?
Failure to yield to a pedestrian.
Who did it? Stinson?
Yes.
Stinson follows this kid all the time.
Okay. That's perception, but that's
Oh, I
what's
know.
going on
I
right
have
now.
witnesses that have been in the car with him. And Stinson followed him for miles down Bighorn Avenue for no reason whatsoever.
Okay. I need you to step back from the car. Don't step forward towards the
Can I
car,
see my
please.
kid?
Not right now.
After being detained, the driver was accused of possession and interfering with a peace officer. Prosecutors, however, dropped the prosecution 4 months later for unknown reason. If you think these cops were unreasonable, wait until you see the next one.
Big mistake. You stopped me because you said I pulled up. No, you didn't come to the car.
Mr. Love was pulled over by several Cumberland Police Department officers in Maryland because he didn't stop completely before turning out of a gas station parking lot.
They called all these police for nothing. Tell me I pulled the police parking lot when there's an oncoming traffic time I ain't make a complete stop. Why when I complete stop, when there's oncoming traffic. That just sounds stupid. He pulled in the parking lot the whole time, watching me.
We're gonna do a scan of the vehicle, so if you don't mind, step out of the vehicle.
What for what? Have I been suspected of committing a crime?
We can scan any vehicle we want as long as.
But have I suspected of committing a crime?
For a legal reason. So
that's a traffic stop. That's a traffic issue.
So do me a favor, step out of the vehicle.
Write me a ticket so I can go by my way. I'm not stepping out the vehicle, bro. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do absolutely nothing.
Telling you to step out of the vehicle.
If you pull me out this vehicle, I'm gonna file a lawsuit, bro. You violate my rights.
If you don't step out, I will
I'm telling you.
out of the car.
Well, you're gonna have to take me out. I'm not legally getting out my vehicle when I haven't done anything wrong. Absolutely nothing.
Mr. Love got visibly angry and refused to come out of the car when the cops asked him to. He became frustrated and demanded that the officers call their supervisors.
I was pulled over the other morning going to work for my headlight, right? I fixed it. You want to check it? I fixed it. If you can pull that up, I fixed the headlight. I just came from my house, get gas, got me a soda, got my oil change. I seen you pulling to the fucking sheets, eyeballing the car the whole time. I don't know why y'all keep pulling me over. I'm out here working because I'm in a fucking union. That's why I got Mississippi tag. That's the whole reason you pulling me over. I drive the other car, you pull me over in it. You pull my old lady over in it.
All right, well, if you
it's just ridiculous.
If you step out, we're going to scan the car.
What you going to scan the car for? You can look and see there ain't nothing in the car.
Okay. Are you giving me consent to search the vehicle?
No, I'm not giving you nothing.
Okay, then step out of the vehicle.
No, I'm not. Call your supervisor, man. Call your supervisor.
Step out of the
I want to speak to your supervisor, please. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. I'm telling you, pull me out the car, you fucking up. That's all I'm telling you.
Mr. Love remained adamant and insisted that he had not done anything wrong. He refused to get out of the vehicle and continued to assert his innocence to the officers.
My people's work in McLean, Virginia. I'm telling you, you pull me out the car, you up. You're making a big mistake.
Well, the issue is
you're making a big mistake.
For a legal reason.
You stopped me because you said I pulled up. No, you didn't come to the car. You didn't come to the car and said, sir, you smell like alcohol. You smell like marijuana. None of that. None of that. You just go to your car telling me you pulling me over for a traffic stop. Go to your car and then 10 police pull up like I'm supposed to be fucking or something. I done been through this plenty in my life. I'm not stepping out of I'm not stepping out of that's my right, dude. You don't know. You don't. I'm done talking. I'm done talking.
You gonna step out of the car now?
I'm not stepping out.
No.
No.
Okay.
Give me your supervisor. Let me and him talk. All right, cool. Your sergeant, whoever's in charge.
Okay.
I'm not stepping out. Once I step out of the vehicle, I lose my rights.
When the officers said that he had been violating traffic laws, Love stood his ground and insisted once again that he had done nothing wrong. He firmly reaffirmed his innocence and refused to accept their accusation.
I'm not stupid.
What rights would you
Whatever,
use?
dude. You're being recorded. We're being recorded, so.
You're more than welcome to record me.
I know I am. That's my right too.
Okay.
So let me roll down the window for him so he can see, he can smell, everything's clean. This is my work vehicle. You see my fishing poles? I like to fish.
We've been fishing.
I'm about to go buy me a boat soon.
You're hitting the wrong button there, buddy.
Yeah, look in there. Ain't nothing in here but work tools, fishing poles, a battery from my truck that I just sold, charge it up for this guy. That's it. I don't do nothing. Whatever y'all perception is, why y'all keep pulling me over, it's gonna stop. After today, it's gonna stop.
Following traffic rules?
I follow traffic rules. Well, if I haven't followed traffic rules, check my driving record. Check my driving record. That tells you a lot if I haven't. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Y'all on 68 all day. So I follow my traffic rules, dude. So.
The officers' behavior significantly changed when they realized that Love was someone who wouldn't back down, as he was well aware of his rights.
I have way more tickets. Y'all just fucking with me for no reason. Which I'm with it because I need some money, free money. You want to give it to me? I'm going to get it. So, I don't need the money. I work for a living.
You have the right to order out of the car, what you're doing?
No, you don't.
You do.
No, you don't. I haven't did anything wrong, sir. I haven't did anything wrong. I let y'all slide on 68 when y'all pulled me and my little girl out of the car one night. I let y'all have that. That officer, he's no longer working with you guys. I let y'all have that. I didn't fight, and I really had y'all to the left then. Dead to the left. I didn't. My auntie told me you said, but I'm not getting out the car, man. I ain't did nothing. What you want me? Do I have a warrant? All right then.
The reason we want you
I ain't did
Hey,
nothing.
Listen to me.
I haven't did
Listen
nothing.
to me, and I'll explain this.
I'm listening.
The reason we want you out of the vehicle is because it is their policy that the occupants of the vehicle have to be out of the vehicle while they do the canine scan.
What they doing the K9 scan for?
The police had nothing to say when Mr. Love started stating the facts and asking them why they had initiated the traffic stop.
So why didn't the lady that pulled me over the other morning, why didn't she do the same
I have
process?
no idea. I wasn't there.
And my headlight was out, and I haven't
It's
done
different
anything wrong.
officers.
Anything.
Different officers.
How you went back there eyeballing me and go around the corner, you would have seen me.
MSP.
The dog ain't alert nothing. He came to the... They pulled me over for, it's just an illegal stop, sir. If you're the sergeant or lieutenant.
What did they pull you over for?
He said he pulled me over because I didn't stop coming out of Sheets, which is stupid. There's traffic coming. Why wouldn't I stop, sir? Why wouldn't I stop?
Do me a favor. Take the keys out of your
First of all, he pulled in
the
looking
keys
at my
out of the
vehicle
vehicle
while I'm
on the dash.
pumping gas. Are you the sergeant?
If he stops you for not stopping, then that's the problem cause for what we're doing.
This is a traffic stop. Why can't he just write me a ticket and I go by my way?
Because he has indicators that he wants to run the dog around.
For what though? For what is the reason?
Mr. Love did a commendable job handling the situation with the cops. His legal expertise created a difficult situation for them, leaving them unable to respond effectively.
Drug. Okay, but he haven't said anything about come to the car. He never said once he suspected me doing anything, sir.
Why is it necessary
Nothing.
for us to argue about this?
It's not
If you have nothing in
because if I'm telling you I haven't done anything wrong and he's saying that I have,
Okay.
it's his word against mine.
Okay.
I haven't done
So
anything.
then if you have nothing,
Absolutely
to worry
nothing.
about, you can let them do their job here and you can go about your business.
They can scan the car around. I'm not getting out though.
Once the dog alerts,
They
if it
get
alerts, you
it ain't
have
gonna
to go.
alert. Well, that you just automatically saying the dog's
No,
gonna
I did
alert.
not, you're
That's
putting
what
that-
you're saying.
Now
You
you're
on
putting words.
camera.
I said if.
No, you're pretty much telling me that.
I
That's
said if the dog alerts,
that's
you
that's
get
like
out.
you're pretty much saying
Are we gonna stand here?
you just telling me what you're gonna do. Whether way, it don't matter what y'all do, man. There's nothing in the vehicle.
Can you at least turn your ignition off for me?
There's nothing in the vehicle. So you just gonna want to
You have
violate my
nothing-
rights.
You have nothing to worry
Go ahead and violate them.
Nonetheless, the officers proceeded to search the vehicle without providing any reason. Ignoring Mr. Love's questions, they searched without justifying their action.
You just gonna violate the right. You can open the back door and let them in if you want.
Keep your hands in the car.
You can open the door and let them in. They searching to put the K9 around the car, y'all. For what reason? I don't know. Didn't say anything about nothing when he pulled me over, but all of a sudden he want me out of my vehicle to search my car when I have done anything wrong. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is my work vehicle. I fish in it. I work on people's shit. I just got an oil change. Look, just got an oil change recent, just 10 minutes ago. And he gonna tell me I pull out of the Sheets without stopping when there's oncoming traffic. What sense does that make? You tell me. This is America we living in, right?
Where you been fishing at? Anywhere good?
This is America. This is shit.
Mr. Love was clearly agitated and frustrated as the police stopped him for no apparent reason and refused to explain the search.
I shouldn't have to go through this. Shouldn't have to go through it. I didn't go to work because I was sick today. Went and got blood work and shit done. Got my oil changed, and now I have to deal with some stupid shit like this. Cumberland PD. No wonder they got the petition out on that officer, whoever he is. There's gonna be some more. Some lawsuit coming. Free. By the way, sir, I've been fishing at Jennings, Randolph Lake.
Okay, how's it been
I
biting?
catching some bass. I'm about to go buy me a boat here shortly, soon as y'all let me go. And that's how we doing. Yes, sir.
I'm the K9 guy.
Yep.
I just scanned the vehicle.
He alerted, didn't
No.
he? Yeah, because obviously now, because I mentioned he didn't. Man, nothing against you personally. Nothing at all. It's just the way y'all treat people out here for absolutely nothing, ridiculous. And it has nothing to do with you personally.
Be careful.
After thoroughly searching the car and realizing they had made a mistake since they could not find anything, the officers approached Mr. Love. They started asking him questions they should have asked before initiating the search.
You got a bus coming through.
What's your name, sir?
Baluch, B-A-L-U-C-H.
He's been cool. You can finish what you was telling me.
So
Sorry,
good, bro.
cut you off, bro.
So like I said, dog didn't alert to the vehicle, but I always interview anybody after I scan, whether the dog alerts or not.
Yeah.
Just because I want to make sure the dog's doing what he's supposed to. So there's never been any drugs in the car, nothing like that?
No,
All right. Work for me.
no drugs in the car, sir. This is my work car.
Where you work at?
I work for Triton Construction. You see that one way they putting in downtown?
Down in Baltimore.
We putting in a one-way street. I work for that company.
Okay.
But I'm on the Hagerstown side. We building a bridge out down 70.
No shit.
Is
Yes.
this a fleet vehicle then?
What do you mean by that?
Like, I just seen the Missouri plates. Are you from Missouri?
No, it's Mississippi tags. I'm with the union, so I travel for work.
Okay. All right, man.
When the cops could not find anything in the vehicle, they gave Mr. Love another warning letter and let him go.
Free to go?
They also be with you in the thing.
Okay.
But as far as the dog stuff, you're done. They just have to finish your warning or whatever they're doing, and then you're...
Thank you, sir. No, they don't need to give me no warning. He need to write me a fucking ticket. Because they keep giving me warnings, but he keeps saying I keep violating the law. So,
Sorry, what's your warning here?
that's another warning.
Because I don't write
I've
tickets.
done nothing.
I don't feel like police
Another
is
warning.
writing
He-
tickets, but here's your warning.
Yep.
Here's your information Cool. back.
Yep.
Have a good day.
Yep. I'm on my way to the precinct now. God damn it. File me a lawsuit. Checking out, guys. Thank you.
The cops should realize their responsibility and perform their duties with the utmost accountability and care. This next cop's behavior will leave you in absolute disgust. On May 9th, 2020, Kenneth Robert Langford was heading home on Chapel Road in the southern region of Greenville County when he was pulled over by the officers on suspicion of speeding.
I'm not out to try to start trouble or make scenes. I'm just trying to make it back home.
You're about to be. You're in a. You're resisting arrest.
Put your hand behind your back.
You're under arrest for interfering. You're interfering arrest.
Put your hand behind your back.
You're in. Here, I'll get you another one.
Why you gotta fight like that, man?
What is wrong?
Shut the fuck up.
We might have to do 3, man.
3?
Yeah. We need your help, buddy.
Why'd you do that?
No, all right.
The officer had instantly called for backup, and when Langford got out of the car, 6 cops ambushed him and pinned him to the ground.
And when we tried to guide you back here, you 10-step on us, okay? That's what people do when they either want to fight or run.
I am not
They're
going
hiding
to fight or run.
We don't know you. He said that he was like in special ed classes growing up with me.
Oh, did you get hit?
All I see is they're like, come up here. It's like, well, get out of the goddamn way.
You pulled a Mason.
See, you guys got to learn, like I did on that traffic stop with Pierre when we were trying to get the guy out of the car and I knew Pierre was there. I just took one step to the
See?
side.
That's all you gotta do.
Pierre dove
Don't
in.
call me up
I didn't
here.
know pointing me trying.
When Brad said,
Your hand behind your back.
You're interfering arrest.
Put your hand behind your back. Why you gotta fight like that, man?
Langford can be heard crying and screaming as 3 officers hit him. After he was restrained, the officers brought him to a sitting position where he continued to cry out. Langford filed a lawsuit in state court against the Greenville County Sheriff's Office and 7 deputies, including Sergeant Bradley Grice, John James, Pierre Frazil, Andrew Herring, Brian Leister, Ryan Humberg, and Kyle Alexander. Well, if you think these cops stepped over the line, the next one will leave you stunned. On November 20th, 2019, a shoplifting report was received by the Tucson Police Department. In response to the complaint, which stated that the suspect was utilizing a motorized wheelchair, Officer Ryan Revington was sent out.
Bravo 1-8.
You sent me an 84. I have a male suspect that just shoplifted right in front of me, pulled a knife on me. He's currently westbound in the parking lot.
I need an additional unit to Bravo 1-8 at 1650 West Valencia Road. We're going to be 1039.
Bravo 8, copy. It's white male, flannel t-shirt, white hat. We're in front of the DD's discount. And Bravo 1-8, we're currently northbound on Oak Tree going towards the Lowe's. And Bravo 1-5 to 1U5. He's confronted by loss prevention. He pulled the knife on loss prevention while I was right there. And Bravo 1-8, we're on the east side of Lowe's in the parking lot, so we're just west of Oak Tree. Still going southbound.
The man, identified as 61-year-old Richard Lee Richards, allegedly brandished it. But when the officer decided to take action, he had his back to him.
Go to the store, sir.
Stop now. You need to stop.
Here's the CCTV camera footage of the same incident.
Stop now. You need to stop.
Bravo 15, we have one gunshot victim. Officers are code 4.
Bravo 1-5, is it code 4 for meds to move in at this point?
Bravo 15, I'll need units here. Code 3, we got a lot of people here.
10-4, stand by just one. Is it okay for meds to move in? Is the scene secure?
Yeah, scene's code 4, meds to move in.
This officer was completely out of sorts, but the actions of the next tyrant will leave you stunned.
Police just rolled up, looking in our car, shining lights. He's been coming over here. I'm gonna shine my light back in him. May I help you?
Familiar with this car?
That's my car. Well, actually, you know what? I don't answer questions without an attorney present. May I help you? May I help you? I don't answer questions, officer. You are being video recorded. And I'm gonna ask you again. May I help you?
What are you doing in the parking lot, bro?
I don't answer questions.
You have any ID on you?
I don't answer questions. Have I committed a crime? Do you suspect me of committing a crime? Do you have RAS? Do you have RAS? Reasonable, articulable suspicion.
Officer Jones knocked on his window and instructed him to show his ID. James handled the situation perfectly, knowing he had done nothing wrong. The cops, however, would not go away so quickly as another tyrant stepped in, eating up the matter.
Is that illegal? Is that illegal? Is there a sign? Suspicion? Is that a felony or a misdemeanor? Do you want to make headlines? Now I put my light down since you put your light down. Do you see these plates? I have transport plates. I don't answer questions. I have not committed a crime. Do you suspect me of committing a crime? If so, what crime do you suspect me of committing? I don't answer questions. And I'm gonna tell you, you can see transport plates. You see these are All-Tech vehicles. You can see my car is hooked up to that truck. You're not getting in my car, bro. Bro, you're not getting in my car. Call 911. Call my 911. You see you're being recorded?
Open the door right now.
The situation was getting out of control as the officer didn't seem to be in a good mood. However, it was still beyond understanding as to why the officers were bothering them in the first place. Soon, the situation escalated as the man denied their requests.
You see quality drive away?
Right now.
I have transport plates on the front of my vehicle. I am shut down. I'm not getting out of here, bro. I'm not getting out of this car. There's an officer over here threatening my life, my safety, and my liberty. He's trying to get in my car. He's trying to break into this truck.
We're transporters. We're from Alltech over here on Elizabeth.
They came over here demanding ID. They
Keep your hands up so I can see them now.
All right.
Send a state trooper over here or somebody. Your door locked
I need
too.
a supervisor
We don't have to
over
get
here
out of here. We need a
ASAP, please.
supervisor ASAP.
We're over here at Sam's
I need a
Club.
supervisor.
We are transporters from Alltech.
My
Our
hands are
up.
right here.
I'm videoing everything.
Go
Our hands
live
up.
on
There's three
this.
officers.
These guys
There's three officers out here
terrorizing.
threatening us.
You're scaring me. I'm not armed. You got a gun.
The officers were portraying themselves as the victims, when actually James was unarmed and was just enjoying dinner with his partner. This seemed like a case of racial profiling, as the cops were adamant about getting inside the truck now.
They got us with our hands up. They're getting us unlawful
We're
orders.
surrounded right now. We are transporters
We're
from
transporters.
Alltech, Elizabethtown,
We got two
Kentucky.
brand new Alltech.
There's
My
no
car's
non-parking
hooked up,
signs.
bro.
We are shutting down
You
for
can
the
read
night.
my plates. I don't have to get out of here. I haven't done anything wrong.
They're trying to get us out of the vehicle and everything.
My-
We have not
I haven't
committed
done
a
anything
crime.
wrong, bro.
We haven't done anything wrong.
I haven't done anything. Look, let's remain.
I'm sorry. We are parked. We are parked. We're not driving. This is no ID
We
state.
have the right to remain
I'm
silent,
sorry.
bro. And
I
right
can't
now,
hear you. I can't
you
hear
are
you. I'm
committing
sorry.
deprivation under the code of
They're
law.
telling
I address you and I demand you
Yeah,
to cease and
a
desist.
sergeant is on the way, she
This
said.
is deprivation under the code of law. I haven't broken any lines, any laws.
Okay, we haven't done
What is your
anything.
name and
We're
badge
sitting in
number?
our truck. We
You're a
just shut
public
down for the
servant.
night, getting
You're
ready
a
to eat our
public
Taco
servant.
Bell.
What is your name and badge number, sir? I don't even know if these real cops. They won't even tell who they are.
The cops soon called for a supervisor, refusing to de-escalate the situation. Both James and Wendy, well versed in the law, demonstrated a better understanding of their rights than the officer.
I don't care about that, bro. I don't know if you're the cop. Anybody can get a badge and a gun and a fake thing. I don't know that. I haven't done anything to you.
They're sending a supervisor. I mean, a sergeant.
Y'all demanding somebody, scaring us, talking about get our hands up. You got your hand on your gun, bro?
They're sending a sergeant.
Why do you have your hand on your gun, sir?
What
Bro,
crime
I
have I
don't have to
committed?
identify myself. I haven't broken any laws. No, I don't. This is
You
not.
have to commit a crime. I haven't
Is that
done
a
anything
felony or
wrong.
misdemeanor?
I'm stopped here. I haven't done anything wrong. And your badge number and your name.
My badge number is
Name and
139.
badge number.
T Mentor. Okay,
All right.
I got it.
Team mentor?
Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to you. You know why? Because you address yourself. We are citizens of the United States. We the people. Let me finish. We the people. You work for us. He works for us.
correct,
This is
sir.
a public servant
that's
who
not
will not identify himself. This other guy is over here threatening. He's menacing me.
As time passed, one of the officers came over to the side of Wendy and threatened her to show her ID. The couple were scared at this point, as they had no clue what these cops would do at any moment.
You're requested to exit the vehicle, whether you committed a crime or not. You still have to
What-
exit the vehicle.
Why?
Upon request,
That is a
you're
traffic
failing-
stop.
That's a
This is
traffic
not a
stop.
traffic
That's not
stop.
true at all.
We are
Is
shut
it
down
inside
for
the
the night,
vehicle?
bro.
Is the vehicle running? Is she in control of the vehicle right
The
now?
vehicle, we are
Is
parked
she in
and we
control
are
of the
shut
vehicle? Is the
down
vehicle
for the
running?
night.
Is the vehicle running?
I don't answer questions, sir.
Okay. Well, you
And
can
I
tell
sit
that
there
to
and
the
see, I
judge
try
when
to
you
talk
go
to you and be
jail.
reasonable, but I'm
Both
going
of
to
you
exercise
are
my
gonna
constitutional rights,
Okay.
which I exercise all my constitutional rights. We the people.
Listen, we don't make the law, we enforce the law. We also
What
enforce
law
the
was
Constitution.
broke? You took an oath, bro.
Suspicious vehicle.
You took an oath to protect.
Suspicious?
Parking lot.
You
These are
took an
suspicious?
oath. Let me ask you
These
a
are
question.
suspicious
Did you
vehicles?
not, or did you take an oath to protect the United States Constitution?
Yep.
To
I also
protect.
took a law to
Let me
uphold the
finish. Did
Constitution
you take an
and
oath?
to enforce the laws of the
These are
state.
What
suspicious
laws were
vehicles.
breaking?
These are suspicious
You're
vehicles
requested to
now.
exit the vehicle.
These are brand new vehicles. You know they was picked up right off the road.
I don't know where
But
they
let me
were
tell
picked
you,
up.
You
did
can
you
read
take
the
an oath to
plate.
protect
You
my
can read the
rights?
plate.
Once again, the officer proved he did not know the law, as suspicion does not amount to a crime. Despite this, they were now patiently waiting for the supervisor to arrive, hoping he would knock some sense into this idiot cop.
Wait.
Did you take an oath to protect my rights, sir?
Yeah, I also took an oath to
What is the
protect
First
everybody.
Amendment?
Is there any no parking signs?
Can you
in the
quote the
parking lot?
First Amendment?
Is
Can you quote the Fourth Amendment? Because if you pull me out of this car, if you threaten to arrest me and pull me out of the car, you violate my Fourth Amendment right there. I also have a fifth. Let me finish, sir. Let me finish.
You don't listen. You can
Let me
either open
finish.
the door
You're
and
not
let
in
us
control
get
of
you
this
out.
right
You're gonna
now.
keep
Now
it
you're
open.
hollering
Right
at me
now,
like
you
I
can
sit
either
there
open
saying.
the door or we're gonna
What's
get
your
you
name
out.
and badge
Those are
number,
your
sir?
options. Sergeant McCown 117.
All right,
open
can
the
I
door.
ask you a question?
This is a
Go for it.
sergeant.
However, the sergeant was even worse than the officers, displaying aggressive behavior. He asked the couple to exit the vehicle, and when they refused, he did something shocking.
Have I broken any laws?
I don't know why they're.
You're being recorded. You're alive right now.
We're sitting here. We're shut down. We're shut down for the night. We're transporters.
We have
We're
transport
cold.
flights.
We're getting ready to eat our food from Taco Bell.
Get out of the vehicle.
Wow, really? This is what's
You're
going to happen?
recording him?
Yes, he's definitely being recorded. He is inside my vehicle, opening the door. We have not committed a crime. We are sitting here.
Get out of the vehicle.
And he's pulling me out of the vehicle. He's pulling me out of the
Will she be
vehicle.
arrested if not?
He's pulling.
Get out of
Am
the
I
vehicle.
detained?
I'll get arrested.
Am I
You'll be
detained?
detained.
I'm being detained.
You're being detained?
I'm being detained.
Get out of the car.
Wow. Wow.
You're about to go on. You're about to go on the ground. You better stop resisting. I promise you, you're gonna have a rough fucking day. Quit pulling against me. I'm taking your phone.
Just like that, the cops forcefully pulled them out and went on to immediately arrest them without any interrogation. Meanwhile, they also snatched their phone away. However, they forgot to end the recording, as you'll be surprised to see what they talked to each other about later on regarding the arrest.
Per Supreme Court ruling, when you're requested to exit the vehicle, you are supposed to do so by law. You understand that? So you're not going to answer any more questions? Okay.
Can I have my phone?
Okay, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to an attorney. If you're not afford an attorney, won't be provided for you.
We have the legal right to extract you from that vehicle, and we only have to give you one opportunity to get out. Okay?
I thought you had to commit a crime.
No, ma'am.
That's what
So you're right now. You're trespassing because you're on personal property. You're on private
they
property.
give us permission to park here. So how we? I don't
How do we know
understand
that? How do we know that?
Get asked this. The ones that come up started demanding us to get out and the ID and all this stuff, and we didn't know what happened before you even came. Nobody asked us anything. They just said, "What are you doing?" And then they said, "Give me ID," and then get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle.
If something were to happen and you drive off and you kill us, you're looking at even a bigger charge. That's the thing you've got to take in mind. Like I said, he's teaching you how this sovereignty stuff, and that stuff don't work because people say they understand the law, but they don't actually. You can read all the small cases, but you got to read the Supreme Court ruling, which is a federal regulation for us. Okay, when you're requested to exit that vehicle, you have to do so, or you will be extracted from that vehicle.
I just thought you had to commit a crime.
No, man. Like I said, you're on private property. We don't. Like I said, I told you 4 times now.
Poor Wendy couldn't believe what had happened to her and started to cry hysterically. On the other hand, the officers kept pleading their innocence as if they had every right to do what they did. Such blatant violations of First Amendment rights are very tough to watch.
She traded off another guy. She was in a stolen vehicle with a stolen tag on it. She traded off that truck. They ended up finding it all the way on the other side of Indiana. They took it to a shop. So that raises hair on my neck to begin with, because one of those vehicles, we couldn't put 2 and 2 together to figure out that the vehicle was stolen.
Right.
And we didn't find out until later on that morning that it was missing from the lot. There's millions upon millions of dollars worth of trucks out there, and they're easy to access. Okay?
We just picked them up over there at Alltech.
About what time did y'all pick them up?
We left the lot because we had to get a jump because both of them was dead, so we had to call in breakdown.
Okay.
And when the breakdown got there, we got done with everything. It was probably about 10 o'clock, maybe 10:30.
Okay.
We got to keep trucking them. We had to do 2 of our log books. And we picked them up, and we're headed to Idaho.
You're going to Idaho?
Yeah.
Okay. All you had to been like, hey, we're transporting these vehicles. We're going to Idaho. We just stopped out here because we're about to eat. There you go. Here's the paperwork showing we're transporting. We'll be out of here in a few minutes when we get done eating. Bam, done. That sovereignty stuff doesn't work. Okay?
The officer continued to make incorrect statements, as the couple had no legitimate reason to be detained. Suspicion alone is not enough to detain someone and demand their ID. These officers need to revisit their law training and better understand the Constitution.
Quantifies a misdemeanor. Okay? All right, hang tight for me. Are you okay if I grab that manila envelope out there?
Whose car is that that's hooked up to this?
Mine.
Okay. I couldn't hear your answer. What time did you say you guys picked these cars up?
We got there, it was probably about 5.
Tag is a transport combination. 2 of them together makes it a combination. They have to do that because of the size.
Did you check to see if the tag on the back of the Cobalt matches the front of the vehicle
See if
it's
that
attached
tag on the
to?
back of the car matches.
I believe they'll match.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you okay with us bailing out of here and
Yeah.
okay, just swipe up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of them were taken to the police station and later bonded out. The officer's behavior throughout the incident was concerning, and the couple is working to file a civil rights lawsuit against these cops. However, if you think these cops crossed the line, you'll be shocked to see the behavior of these next tyrants.
What do you got going on out here?
What does it look like?
You want to be a smart?
You want to be rude? I'm gonna be rude.
How am I being rude? Because I told you.
Fucking light in my eye.
Hey, you need to relax.
No,
okay.
I don't need to relax.
Okay, then.
On September 19th, 2022, 31-year-old Rayshawn Swaggerty Owens was sitting on a bench alone, mourning his friend who had earlier died in a car accident. Rayshawn had also lit a few candles, and that's when Officer Mora came over and started to confront him.
How you doing, sir? I definitely cannot. It's for my safety, okay? What do you got going on out here?
What does it look like?
You want to be a smart?
I mean, what's it look like?
You want to be a smart? It's called reckless burning. If you want to go that route, we can go ahead and push that route. Reckless burning, when you're burning something outside of an authorized area. You want to go that route? Do you really want to go that route? Do you really want to go that route? The light is for my safety. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're a criminal who's going to try to pull a gun or a knife or anything like that. That's what the light's for, okay? That's what they're there for. That's why they're put on patrol vehicles. What's your name?
My name is Rayshawn.
What's that?
1 second. I usually call you supervisor.
Rayshawn was clearly saddened by his friend's death. Officer Mora, however, approached the situation aggressively and needlessly escalated it.
And if this is bothering you, I'll put it out for you.
I'd appreciate that. That's my contact. I was just going to ask you nicely to do that, but since you want to be a smartass and ask me what does it look like and talk to me like I'm dumb, I'm obviously going to push the other route. If that's, I mean, if that's really how you want to go with this. George Salami, can I go ahead and get a second? Let me get your ID.
Why?
I already told you.
Why?
Reckless burning.
Okay, you want me to put it out?
You can put it out, but first you're going to give me your ID.
Do you want me to put it out?
I'll put it out myself, too.
No, I'm asking you want me to put it out.
That's not...
Hey! Stay right there. Would you like me to put that out? If that's bothering you, want me to put it out?
I'm telling you.
Okay, I'll put it out.
We're going to have to put it out, but let me get your ID.
I'll put this out. What's your name again?
Officer Mora. M-O-R-I-A. Make sure you spell it right, okay?
I don't need to spell that. I'll put these candles out since it's bothering this guy.
Officer Mora went ahead and asked for his ID. Once again, this was an unlawful order, as Rayshawn had committed no crime. The poor guy was even forced to put out the candle, but the officer showed no signs of calming down.
Do you have ID on you?
I do, but I don't need to give it to you.
Okay, is that really the route you want to take, sir?
What route? I'm
obstruction?
sitting on the bench.
Like, yeah, you're lighting candles.
I didn't light these candles.
And that's what I was asking you. And that was my question. But since you want to go right off and start talking to me like I'm dumb, asking me what it looks like.
Look at the light. You can't blind me.
That's what police lights are for us to see.
No. When you pulled up, you seen me sitting there.
Yeah, so I turn on my lights. Look, here's my question, right? What if you're some... I'm not saying you are, but what if you're some individual who's trying to hurt anybody? Okay. Not just an officer, but anybody.
But I'm not.
The light, I'm not saying you are, but I don't know that.
Oh, okay. Well, now you know.
And that's what my lights are for. I still don't know that.
Well, now you know.
I really don't.
Okay.
So you really want to be this difficult, sir?
There ain't nothing about being difficult. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm sitting on a bench.
Okay.
It's baffling why the officer gave him such a hard time for simply sitting on a public bench. It was evident that the officer's ego was hurt, and he seemed determined to humiliate Rayshawn.
I pay taxes. I own a house right down the road.
Okay, that's really not what this is about.
Well, then turn your light off.
I'm not going to turn off my light.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. You want to be rude? I'm going to be rude.
How am I being rude? Because I told you...
light in my eye.
Hey, you need to relax,
no,
okay?
I don't need to relax.
Okay, then amp yourself up then. If that's the route you want to go.
With me, you can go ahead and head back to your vehicle.
I'm not going to head back to my vehicle until you're identified.
Anything wrong. Nothing wrong.
I'm not going to head back to my vehicle until you're identified.
Don't come over here pressing weight on me. Call your supervisor.
I got somebody else coming out. Don't worry.
Tell them to pull up. Tell the whole force to pull up. I'm
for
not
what?
with it.
The whole force for what?
Whatever you want it to be. I'm on whatever you want.
You're being a little ridiculous right now.
Pulled up, I'm on whatever you
How did I pull up being a...
I'm on.
You asked me to turn off the lights. I said I can. They're on for my safety.
I got a camera too.
Perfect.
Okay.
By all means.
Awesome. That's out. You want this lighter? That's not mine either. You want it? You can have it.
I don't care about the lighter.
Throw away this trash. That's not mine either.
I'm not saying it is.
Okay. Well, have some condolences for somebody. Yeah. Forget about that one, huh? Yeah.
Do you feel tougher now by talking like that? Do you feel like you're this big bad guy or this big bad by talking like that? Actually. Okay.
Rayshawn and the officer continued to argue back and forth, with the officer's statements becoming increasingly nonsensical. At this point, he should have returned to his car and left the area. However, just then, a female officer arrived on the scene and confronted Rayshawn. Her response will surprise you.
But that ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. Nothing. What's up, lady?
It's officer.
No, it's lady.
It's officer.
It's lady.
Okay, tough guy.
What's going on?
No, I'm just sitting here with the candles. This dude came up, had a problem with me.
I had a problem with you. I asked you.
Pressing real hard, so I turned on my.
It's all on body cam, dude.
I told him.
You can go ahead and request it, post it on Facebook if you want.
I know everybody.
Do you know what his name is?
Yeah. Sorry, I guess
It's fine.
our contacts haven't been too bad.
Yeah. I mean, there's no need for my name. I'm just sitting on the bench. Bothering nobody. I pay my taxes. My house is right down there.
The female cop was much more respectful and willing to listen to what the man had to say. On the other hand, Officer Mora was getting increasingly disrespectful as he still wouldn't stop arguing.
I pay taxes too. I mean, I don't.
have a weapon sitting out here. You can check me.
I don't need to check
That's
you.
what you want.
Oh, as long as you ain't reaching around, there's no reason for me to check you right
I'm sitting
now.
on the bench. You came over here pressing me with the light.
I came over here to turn on my light for my safety, okay? If you have a problem with it, that's too
I
bad.
just told you I did. You came over here pressing me with the light.
How do I press you with the
I
light?
can't see you. Do I got sunglasses on? No, I don't think so.
I mean, I hope not. It's dark out here, so.
You could run your headlights. You could do all that, but instead you want to push your little light bar. Want me to go get my light bar?
That's for our issue.
Nah, I don't want to hear all that.
He doesn't care. He wants to be belligerent.
Well, I turned it off.
Because I have mine on over here, so I mean.
Thank you. That's common sense.
Well, I could see you wanting to pay your respects to Katrina. It's pretty awful.
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, y'all can go about your way. I'm not doing anything wrong.
I was simply asking you
This
what
ain't my lighter.
you
want the
had
lighter,
going
take the lighter.
on. Is that what I
If
said?
you feel like those candles are bothering you, take the candles.
Aren't they lit?
The only thing in mind, because he made me put them out.
I simply asked him, what are you doing out here? And he wants to be a smart and go, what does it look like? So.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not. I'm not here to argue with you today. You want to argue with me? Come to my house tomorrow.
Once again, the female cop assessed the situation and understood that Rayshawn was trying to pay respect to a deceased person. This is how officers must behave, showing empathy towards citizens.
Nobody's trying to argue with you. I was simply trying to identify who it is I was talking to.
You don't live there.
Well, what's the plan here?
I'm going to sit right here. Like I said, if you want the candles, if you want this lighter, if you
I don't
want
need to
this
take anything. I simply asked what you're doing out here, right?
You can go throw it away if you would like to. You don't have to. I'll throw it away on my way out. But
That'd be appreciated. That'd be appreciated. I'm not asking you to leave.
All right.
Nobody's telling you to
No
leave.
issue here. There's nothing.
I was simply asking what you were doing out here. I see candles there, right?
Like I'm doing out here. What would you be doing out here if your friend died? What would you be doing?
I don't know who your friend is. I don't know about
Not
that.
everybody's my friend.
Okay, well, I don't know about that.
I'm a human being just like you.
Okay.
So you want to write me a ticket? Cool.
I'm not writing you a ticket.
Well, then
I was simply trying to identify
I'm
you.
not dealing with you. I'm not dealing with you. I'm not. You already done pissed me off.
Okay.
You already took it too far. You still won't turn off.
I'm not going to turn off my light till I'm done here.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. If you ain't got nothing to say to me, I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Are you able to identify him just by pulling up his address or contacts? Yeah, okay. We'll go that route.
Sorry for your loss.
Have a good day.
You too.
This tyrant cop had no respect for a grieving man in pain, but somehow these next cops did something even more terrible.
You gotta do what you gotta do. We got calls on it. Mike, how was the observation? Hey LT, how you doing?
Somebody pulled it on you driving erratic.
Erratic driver.
Headed home?
I'm sorry to bother you. My mic's live, just so you know, at this point. I mean, my camera. We had an erratic driver call. Lieutenant Chu. We got him on a 38 Honeysuckle on Idell. I'm in charge right now. I just wanted to call and let you know.
But guess who was behind the wheel? None other than Lieutenant John Chu himself. Instead of handling him like any other citizen, the officer on duty had to awkwardly dial up his supervisor, trying to explain how their very own lieutenant would soon be facing a very familiar place, the inside of a jail cell.
Told me to hang tight for a minute.
You on?
Yes. You? You're not. Turn it on.
Oh, I switched the cameras out.
What did he say? I was behind him. I was behind you. Did you get any? Yes. We gotta do what we gotta do. We're gonna have to lock him up if he's 450. You told him to just hang tight? Mm-hmm. You didn't observe any alcohol in the thing or anything? I know you probably didn't. It's a high truck. Is there an odor yet or anything?
No.
You didn't get an odor? Alright. Yeah, we're not going to mute our cameras at all or anything. Okay. Absolutely. Yep. Alright, see ya. We're going to have to pull him out. We can't mute our cameras. We can't do anything. Let's hope. Hopefully he's alright. Safe to drive. We're just coming in. Come on. Hey, LT. So we had the erratic driver call on you. I guess Nucius had some observation. We have to handle this like anything else. He's gonna ask you to step out. We already talked to Lieutenant Prioli. All right. He's gonna make sure you're safe to operate the vehicle.
I drive half a mile.
John was a veteran of the force, but there he was, drunk as a skunk, causing a scene. The responding officers, caught in a sticky situation, thought about switching off their body cams to protect him. But they knew that was a big no-no. It really makes you question, how does someone with 23 years of service end up like this?
Trust us, we don't want to be put in this position either.
No. Again. Do me a favor, can you just take your hat off for me, please, sir? Can you just take your hat off? Feet together, hands down your side.
LT, let's get him off this. We don't want to do it in the middle of the road here. Let's get him off the side. I'm going to kill my lights too, all right? I just put the back on. LT, let's get you out of the middle of the road. We don't want you in the middle of the road here. Let's go off to the side. I'll get him, Mike.
The lieutenant quickly realized he was too intoxicated to perform the 2 required tests. In a desperate move, he appealed to the authorities for leniency. After just 1 test, it became evident that the lieutenant's situation was dire.
Stay right here for me. Left foot on the line. Use the measuring line. I want you to place your right foot in front of your left foot. Heel-to-toe contact. Put your hands down to your side. I want you to remain in that position until I tell you to do otherwise. Put your left foot. Touch the heel and touch your right foot.
Call 90.
I tell you to
have a call on hold. Can you hear that?
Is it urgent?
Actually, did anybody attempt to call the reporting party? Get actually the CR50.
2, 3. On the 9th step, I want you to take a series of smaller steps and turn back around.
You don't want to complete the tests?
No, I don't.
Okay. You don't want to complete the test, sir?
No.
All right. Sir, you know we don't want to be put in this position.
You know what, John? I get it.
You don't have your weapon on you or anything? You don't have any firearms?
No, it's shit.
No, it's stuff I got to ask, sir. Or LT.
Shit, no.
Okay.
No.
All right. Your observations. LT, we're gonna have to bring you in and put you on the box based on the test. You know we don't want to do this. We have to do. Everything's recorded. You understand that?
No, I get that.
The officers felt a sense of shame despite doing their duty. If it had been anyone else, this would have been a straightforward arrest. Meanwhile, the lieutenant seemed to believe he was too entitled to face consequences for his mistakes.
I would love to know who called.
You can find that out. You know that. You can find out. I don't know who called. I do not know, but you know you'll be able to find that out. We did not know we were looking for this truck, sir. Came out as an erratic driver. Handled it how any cops would have. So with all respect, can we get you back there so we can get you off the street, get away from this?
I'm not going back to the PD.
I'll tell you at this point, our hands are tied. I mean, I hope you understand.
I totally get it.
And we don't want to make the situation any worse, sir.
No, listen,
you know?
I
know you're not going to
make it worse.
I understand that. I know you wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. If we can get you in the back of the car, get you out of here.
Despite being informed by the officers that they couldn't let him off the hook, the lieutenant would probably have been on his way home already if this hadn't been recorded on their body cams.
LT, you know you can't do that, sir. We can't have you in the front seat.
I can't have you in the front seat.
We're not going to cuff you in the back, okay? We're going to do it in the front, all right?
Are you serious?
Yeah, sir, you understand this. You would hate to be in our position, too. John, please, John. Please, John. John, please. We'll get you the help you need. Let's just, come on. You know we don't want to do this to you. All right, well, we gotta get you. We gotta get this process up. People are starting to come. We're all gonna get. You know what? Other people
John,
responding out
tell
here.
me you,
Sir, I would like you.
Just
this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna get you behind this door so no one sees. Mike's gonna put the cuffs on you in the back.
No, there's no cuffs.
Yeah, what it's do. We have policies and procedures. Let me call the LT. You can shut the door for now. Oh man. Just do me a huge favor. Just stay by the car with him. LT. All right. Based on observations, he's gonna be arrested for the 450. He's okay with us. He doesn't want the handcuffs on. I'm trying to give him a... Is it absolutely necessary we handcuff him? Okay. Okay, because... I appreciate it. Because he's being cooperative and stuff.
At first, the officers thought about giving him a pass, but their supervisor insisted on going by the book. John wasn't thrilled about it, to say the least. He put up a fuss at first, but after some coaxing from the cops, he finally gave in and let them search his car for drugs and booze.
You come over here, Rob. Not much. There was nothing we could do. We would have. He's my first sergeant. I have to get it towed. I have to tow it.
But when it comes to facing the law, what choice did the officer have? It was clear they arrested the lieutenant reluctantly. John was taken to the police station and promptly tested for alcohol, showing a staggering blood alcohol content of around 0.36%, 4 times the legal limit. Q pleaded guilty on September 13, 2018 to driving under the influence and was fined nearly $700, was required to use an ignition interlock for 6 months following a 7-month license suspension, and was required to spend 12 hours a week in in an intoxicated driver resource center. Hold on tight. If you thought that officer was in a state, just wait until you see this detective completely passed out.
Ma'am, just wait. Wait in the car. Wait in the car, please.
Look in the fucking car.
Wait in the car. That's what I'm asking you. Wait in the car.
This is bullshit. Look in your own fucking overall. You want to look at my fucking car? No,
look in the car.
Bullshit.
Just have a seat in the car.
On October 26, 2019, a Las Cruces police officer got a call about a woman spotted snoozing in her car. According to the witness, she was all over the road, clearly a top-notch driver, or maybe not. Soon, cops arrived at the scene, only to find the woman peacefully sleeping.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Las Cruces PD. Ma'am? Las Cruces PD. Can you wake up?
Right now, let 950 know, let Central know that there is no male, but there is the female passed down the passenger seat.
I'm calling in by the engineer.
Ma'am, can you get up? I need you to wake up. Who else is with you? Just you?
Going on for the last 20 minutes. I don't even want
No, I need you to get up. I need you to get up.
So, right now, let 950 know, let Central know that there is no male out here, but there is the female passed down the passenger seat.
Who else is with you?
What do you mean? Who else is with me? Look in the fucking car.
Wait right there, ma'am. Wait right there.
What are you talking about?
Wait right there, ma'am.
This is my unlawful order.
Ma'am, just wait. Wait in the car. Wait in the car, please.
Look in the fucking car.
Wait in the car. That's what I'm asking you. Wait in the car.
This is bullshit. Look in your own fucking overall. You want to look at my fucking car?
Steph,
no,
look in the car.
Bullshit.
Just have a seat in the car.
No, okay, then
have a seat in the car. Sit in the car. Go ahead. Go ahead. Call for a supervisor right now. Only because she's not driving, but she is an employee of ours. So see if you can call supervisor over here right now.
The woman found passed out in the car turned out to be none other than Detective Stephanie Carabajal. It appeared she had indulged in several drinks, and the officers weren't about to let her off the hook. They promptly decided to call in the New Mexico State Police to handle the investigation.
No?
Do you hear it?
I'm sorry.
No, go back. Do it again. Do it again. You're doing it again.
Yep. Oops. It is. There's a clutch right here. You got it? Okay. Right. I'll close the door, okay?
I'm sorry. The person you were...
When she stepped out, that's when Hernandez saw her and told her, no, go in the car. At that time, I didn't know what was going on. And then
you guys called me. Okay.
I'm going to go talk to the witness first. And that's what we told.
When I was on the phone with you, that's when I grabbed the ID from him to see who the witness was. And then that's when I asked the witness, like, where did you see her from? Like, what happened? That's when the witness said. I think he gave the ID back to her.
I gave the ID back, but I got it.
All right, good. She said that she was coming up Roadrunner. She said, and then right at the turn where you're about to go to the movies, which I'm assuming is Roadrunner and Northrise, because that's the only road that goes that way. She said that that's when she noticed cars honking. She didn't know why they were honking, but when she pulled up closer, she was able to see the blue car, single occupant. She was just slouched with her head down in this manner. She said the window was open. She honked. That's when she got her attention. She asked her if she was okay. She said, yeah, I'm fine. the car proceeded towards.
Okay, so she saw her driving for sure.
Yes. Yeah.
Let me go talk to.
Go ahead. Okay. Go ahead.
And I was going like towards the movies, like going like on the highway, like on the frontage. You know, and I noticed like these people were like honking. I'm like, well, what are they honking at? And I looked to the right because she was like in the.
You need a regular unit or you need a?
I'm okay with a regular unit, but if they have a supervisor who wants to give me a 21, that's 10-4 as well.
And I saw like she was like right there, like on the next lane, like maybe like if she was in the lane that was gonna turn.
I may get a phone call here in a minute, ma'am. I'm gonna need to take it, but I'll continue on speaking with you if that phone call comes. Okay.
Okay. And and then I noticed that she was like this, like if she fell asleep.
What did she look like?
She was like a white younger girl.
Mm-hmm.
And like she looked like that. I know they.
Like she was asleep?
Like yeah, and so like I freaked out because.
Was there anyone else in the truck with her? No.
And so I started honking, and she had her window rolled down, and I was like, "Are you okay?" She's like, "Yeah." And then like she went straight.
When she said yeah, did she seem fine?
No, she didn't. That's why I followed her.
As the officers waited for their supervisor, one of them sidled up to the witness who first reported the scene. It was thanks to this witness that the town was saved from a drunk detective on wheels.
Sorry about that. I had to talk to the state police officers. They're on their way to help us out with this one too, because it's on the highway but in the city, so it's a bit of like a jurisdictional thing.
No, that's fine.
Okay, but they're probably going to want to talk to you too.
Okay, that's fine.
Where were we at? She got out of the vehicle. Nobody else got in or out of that vehicle.
No, she was by herself the whole time when I saw her right there, even on.
You could see in the truck and make sure nobody else was in there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And you basically just stayed to make sure she didn't drive off, or?
Yeah, that's what I was. Well, also I was afraid that she was gonna take off, like when she saw me leave, and I just wanted to make sure that like the cop would see. I'm afraid that she was gonna kill herself or kill somebody else, and then I would be guilty. Like something that would have happened. I just like I don't know. I just think about it.
No, and it's very considerate of you. I mean, unfortunately, drunk driving crashes, you know, have deadly results. So.
Yeah, not only that, she looks so young too. You know, I was worried for her. I felt like such a talent but like saving her life and other people's life.
No, you're right. That's a good way to think. You know, so. All right, if you don't mind waiting here, just stay warm.
Is she intoxicated or?
I haven't made contact with her yet. I wanted to talk to you before I did.
Oh,
okay.
Okay. Oh, and you said something about throwing up. I know that there was a car in front of me. I don't know if they called 911. If they said that, but I couldn't see because it's so dark. So I don't know if she was throwing up.
So you never saw her throw up?
No.
Okay. That's just what I was wondering.
Yeah, I know the cops, but they were waiting there for a while. Then they left.
Okay.
Like 11, right?
Right now, it's 11:16, yes.
11:16. An hour ago? Okay. Right here on 70? Okay, was she in the, on the right lane? Okay.
Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today we saw corrupt officers exposed on camera. At this point, I have no respect for these tyrants who violate rights in the name of the law. They must be punished and held accountable, as it's the only way to improve the system. If you agree with me, please consider showing your support by liking this video, and make sure to subscribe to stay informed about future cases. Also, if you enjoyed this video, check out the next video here.